Right. So good morning, all of you. I think last session we started discussing about the forms, right? Yep. So form submission. I think I recorded video is very clear, Andy. I uploaded the recorded video. Yesterday we faced some disturbances. I seen that. But recording video is very clear. So I checked the recorded video and I uploaded the video, and please check this same thing. Okay. Right. Last session we created contact form. So this is a requirement. As per the customer requirement, we can create the form. Still, anybody didn't understand, let me know, I will explain. But one thing, your task is what you know. Customer is telling you, I want to create the form. Just create the form like this. This is a form you got created last session. Once form got created, but very important thing, name is mandatory. If you are not taking name attribute, your data will never received by the server. That is important rule, remember carefully. Class is for designing purpose. ID is for reading data inside the JavaScript or jQuery, something. Of course, by using name also we can do it, but mostly when you're submitting the data to server like either PHP, either Java, either .NET, but there should be name attribute. Without name attribute, we cannot process the any type of form data. Be careful, right? That is what very important concept. This is what exactly the form data. This is the way the form we created. So as a front end designer, if you know how to create the form is enough only. After that, how to send data to server. Yesterday, I written some logic here. Don't bother about this logic. Okay, you are not a person to understand this logic. You don't know backend. What is our task? Create the form. If you know the action URL, provide the action URL. If you don't know action URL, leave it empty, put method post and give the form to backend people. They will work on it. You are not a person. What is your duty? So take the structure like this and create all the form fields. Your task is completed. But without fail, every text box should have name attribute. Name attribute. Okay. Right. You have to work on the name attribute. Right. So that's all. This is our form. So I given some assignments like create a credit card form. Don't worry about the design. Don't worry about the design. So sometimes you see, let us create one more small form. After that, I will go for one more scenario. Generally, when you are booking a product in Amazon or Flipkart, they will ask you our address information, shipping address, billing address, your name, email, and at the end you will have payment details also. Na? So let me show you one small concept with the field set and legend. There is a concept called field set and legend. Na? By using field set and legend, let me show you how can we create the form. Okay, let me create one more. This is same copy pasting. Otherwise, you will write from scratch, no problem. Sign up .html is a file. One more form I am creating. Yesterday, who did not understand, I don't know, but please check the same thing again. So one more situation we are going to create. So this is sign up or pay here, whatever it is going to be, right? So I'm writing something called pay here, payment related stuff form I'm creating. This is going to be pay here. So, and you know that every form field should be inside the form tag only. So that take this into the form tag. Without fail, form tag is mandatory, guys. I'm telling you again. So action, right now, I don't know where to send this data. My action is going to be empty. And my method is going to be something called post. That's all. That's all. Leave it. If you don't know action, leave it. Just two attributes you should add. One is action, other one is going to be post. Okay, right. Now here, if you can come, take a div. First, I want to take something called FIELD field set. FIELD field set. A set of fields we are to mention. This is the label I am taking. Field set. By seeing this output, you will understand, and please watch it carefully. Inside the field set, we have an attribute called. We have a tag called legend. And legend is a tag which is a part of always field set. Legend. So this is going to be address information. Address information. Let us come here, take one more field set. So one more field set, watch it carefully how this is going to be displayed, field set. And this is going to be here, same legend followed by legend, LE, sorry, close the legend, LEGE and the legend, okay? So here, credit card information. So billing information, pay here, whatever it may be. So this is going to be credit card payment information, something. So okay, we are combining some fields into one set. These are some set of fields. These are some set of fields. We are organizing the fields, address information. Inside the address information, watch it carefully. What I am taking, let us take div class is equal to style is equal to margin bottom time something. Style is equal to margin bottom 10 pixel. Here we have label now. Watch it carefully what I am doing. Already we completed this label, open label, close. This is going to be username. So username, and this is going to be input type. Input type equal to text, and the name is equal to username, and class form hyphen control. Class we are not working, but just we are adding for a class. Maybe maybe in CSS, I will teach you how can we design the form. I mean, by using class attribute. And this name is for server purpose. So this is done. So like this, first you preview the output, guys. I'm writing continuously, but you have to write some code. You have to check the preview. Can you see? This is address information. This is a field set. Inside the field set, we are going to take some fields. This is going to be what exactly? All right, we can group the fields by using field set. Now, like this, you have otherwise take first name, first name. This is also going to be F name. Take some meaningful. So this is going to be last name, last name. Take this is going to be something called L name. So now I'm coming again here. This is going to be email, mobile. Okay, let's take something called mobile. Take this something is going to be called mobile. Take always lowercase letters, guys. Text box names better to take always in lowercase. But you have to be very strict with the name. Lowercase letters always take care. No spaces, no hyphens, right? Before and after, no spaces. Name should be always characters only. It should never start with a number. Some people will take this is going to be 123 F name. Is it okay now? No, it is not okay. You cannot take F123. You have to take always some characters here. But at the end of it, if you want, you can take the character, no problem. F name 1, like this F name 2. But starting number is not valid. So some rules and regulations. When you are learning backend, you will get more rules and regulations in the name. Okay, just now you take the name. Even if you are taking some wrong name here, for example, you see sometimes by forgetting, you are taking first space name like this. This is invalid, but you don't know. You are creating a form like this. By seeing this name, backend developer immediately will remove the space. He will keep the like this. That is the duty of the backend developer. Backend developer needs to verify the form you given. You are a front-end developer. You created the form. You don't know the rules and regulations of the form. Then, as a backend developer, they have to taken care of it. The name, for example, you have hyphen symbol. What if the backend developer is in hyphen symbol, he has to remove. If the name starts with a 123 first name, backend developer will remove this because the rules and regulations of the form field names mostly backend developers will understand. Why? Because some backends doesn't allow numbers, some backend doesn't allow hyphen symbol, some backend doesn't allow spaces. So we have to follow some unique naming approach. If we can take like this, every backend will accept this. Every backend will accept this format. That's why always try to take in lowercase letters, right? No spaces, no hyphens. These are rules and regulations that you need to follow. So, and here this is going to be address. Finally, let me take this is going to be something called address. Let us use text area, but text area does not have type and it does not have type. So text area have name, address, address address. And one important thing, text area is not self-closing. This is a container element. Text area open, text area close. Only input is a self-closing tag. Text area is not self-closing tag. So these are the fields available inside the address information. This is field set. And legend, this is the legend. And these are the fields under the field set. So same way, you can come here and you can do the payment. So come to this and you are going to add some payment fields. What are the payment fields we are going to take here? If we can take, this is going to be credit card number. Credit card number. I'm taking the name is going to be simply CN, credit card number. Take some meaningful, but don't take the same name, right? So next one is going to be expiry. This is going to be expiry. Here they will write mm/YYY. Some people will write like this. So input type is equal to text, name is equal to month, and that's all. Okay, here one more input I'm taking. This is going to be YER year, side by side text boxes. Here, type equal to text. Now you see this will become like this. Side by side, two text boxes are coming now. This is going to be month. Still, if you want to write some placeholder, write some placeholder equal to something called month, MONTH month. And here also you can take the placeholder called year. Here you see placeholder equal to, you write like this. Also we can write it, no problem. Anyone you want, you can write it. Can you see placeholder YYY format, month format. So month format also, if you want to write in placeholder 00 or 01 something, if you can write it now, you see placeholder will be 01. I mean, by seeing this, user will understand 08th month I have to add. So this is going to be 2025 is my year. So, and this is going to be the name on the card number. So remember here, name on the card number, you can take max length and max length. Max length is equal to 16 or 18 also. Some credit card numbers are 18, some credit card numbers are 16, some credit card numbers are 14 also. Remember carefully, 14. Some credit card, I have a credit card, HDFC Diners. This is having 14 digits, not 16 digits. Some credit cards having 16 digits, some credit card having 18 digits also. Maybe American Express, I believe, it is having a length of 18, I believe. I don't know exactly, but I heard. But I have a card with 14 digit, I have a card with 16 digit also. So write max length 18. But in this credit card number, when you are typing, see this carefully, everything should be number only now. If you are typing character is also accepting. Character is also accepting. So to do this, we can set some rules and regulations also, guys, here. Right. There is an attribute called pattern. We can set something called pattern attribute also, HTML pattern. But this pattern you will learn in JavaScript only. What is a pattern and how the pattern will work? All these things you can learn in HTML. This is going to be the pattern. That means what? 0 to 9 digits only. When you're submitting the form, when you're entering, it doesn't allow. See, when I am refreshing the page, if you can refresh the page, you entered some data. See, it is accepting character also. But when you are submitting, it will check this validation. Pattern will verify it when you're submitting the form, not when you're entering. So generally in every application, if you can see, when you are typing, it doesn't allow characters. It allow only digits only. So then how I can do this under the help of JavaScript. When you're typing a key, by using JavaScript, we will verify the typing key is a number or is a character. If it is a number, we will allow into the text box. If it is not a number, we will stop it by using JavaScript. This is what JavaScript will do exactly in the mid of this application, guys. Okay, right. This is the name on card pattern also we can keep here. And sometimes you remember, in place of this month, we are writing input field. Some people will take this is going to be a drop down. Year is a drop down. Month is also a drop down. In the drop down, current year to 10 years they will add. In the month 01 to 012 they will add. 12 months they will add. In the drop down, see, some payment gateways will follow drop downs. Some payment gateways will follow directly text boxes like this. We can enter the thing. And obviously CVV also, right? So, and this is going to be a CVV, input type CVV, and this is going to be CVV. CVV, okay, this is also pattern equal to, okay, of course you won't take the pattern, PATTR and pattern is equal to same pattern 0 to 9. Right. Here, max length. What is the max length, Andy? CVV max length. Max length 4, Andy. Some credit cards are having 4-digit CVV. Some credits are having, so CVV like this only. So very important thing, name. Placeholder does not require here. Let me remove the placeholder. And one more thing, CVV is always look like a password. I mean, whatever the CVV that you're entering, it should not visible. It has to be masked. So max length 4, name is CVV. Yes, we can take like this. Class is a form control, and we will remove this field. finally, at the bottom of the form, we will have a something. But this is what the concept of field set and lesson. Remember, field set and lesson will do address information. We will fill all this. After that, we are filling all this information, and finally proceed to pay button. So now you see here I'm taking one button tag open, button tag close. So here we have something called PROCED, proceed to pay the amount. So this is going to be button type submit and button type submit or input type submit. Both are same. Input type submit or button type submit. Anyone it should be, but type should be submit. So if we have a form like this, now can you see a button at the bottom also proceed to pay? So write some style is equal to margin top 10 pixels I am writing because the button is attached on the uh, lesson. So right, we are having a form like this. We have different type of forms and so I cannot say this is the form. In real time, as per the customer requirement, we will get different type of forms. We have to work with those forms, different type of forms, different type of forms, different scenarios. For example, uh, if you want to get an Aadhaar, we will go to Vidai website. There you will enter a lot of information. If you want to modify, where you enter a lot of information, right? So, for example, I want to upload my Aadhaar image. I want to upload my image, or I want to upload PAN card image. See, different. You can go to any government website. You want to file a complaint, grievance. So grievance in the sense they will ask you a lot of information. Finally, as a proof, they will ask you upload your Aadhaar card also, or upload your PAN card, or something. Lot of information they will fill in the website. That is also everything. Remember, in the real time is all about working with forms, guys. Here, how good we are in the forms. That's what exactly I'm telling you guys here. Maybe in upcoming all the examples that we are going to discuss maybe with the forms only, especially when you're working with backend. Today morning I completed one of the Laravel application, guys. Here, 1 minute, let me show you. We created a lot of forms. Quickly, let me give you an idea. It's all about forms. It's all about completely forms. 1 minute, please. So let me run this application so you will get some clarity what I'm going to tell you. So give me 1 second. Let me run this application and try to see the real time. Without forms, we cannot imagine real time. Tomorrow, this is a React application. I have to work with React application also. In React application also, I will create the forms. I will create the forms in React also. Same, the basic HTML forms. In React, there is no separate language for creating the form. Whatever the application you are creating, Java, .NET, Python, how can I create a form? By using HTML only. So there is no other technology for creating the forms, including this is one of the backend application called Laravel. So if you can go to, sorry, localhost 8000 and you see this application, one of the Laravel application I'm going to show you to you. This is the morning session, actually, the backend application, right? So, and you see, yeah, this is the form. You see login form, the login form created. This is a login form. This is a forget password form. And this is what become a member, nothing but registration form. And if you can go here, products, students, and click on this create student form. Can you see this create student form? You see how the form is going to be created? Name, email, mobile, gender, graduation is multiple checkboxes. There is a select, and here we select the state and choose file also. See the requirement of the customers is all about, sir. How do I know, sir, this form should be created with this field, that should be created with that many? How do I know? You don't know, and I don't know. It is confirmed by the customer at the end of the day. The customer will tell you his requirement. As per the requirement, we should create. He will ask you, how can I upload a file? So then you have to write input type equal to file. So then you will get the choose file button. So this is all about the requirement of the customer, guys. Okay. So something and a lot of forms, maybe if you can go comment again, you see product. What is this product? Product, create product, you see. So in this, we don't have such a complex title, description, price, and image only. Earlier, there is a checkbox, there is a drop down, there is a radio button. Here, we don't have those complex. We have a very simple form. So see, so if you want to edit this also, for example, there is a editor. Click on this edit. This is also edit form. This is also edit form. We have to fill the form with existing data. And when you are clicking the choose file button, we will choose, okay, let me choose one file. Let me update some image for Bharat and let us go and check this. Choose downloads do you have? Yeah, I'm having some information. Let us upload this and let me see Bharat having that particular image or not. Yeah, updated successfully. If I can go to the students, under the Bharat, there is an image is uploaded. Earlier, there is no image for the Bharat. Now, image is uploaded. See, this is the combination of both front end and back end. Right now, you are creating only front end. You don't know how to connect with the back end. So don't worry. Maybe in upcoming session, everything will be discussed with you. How front end, how back end will communicate together. We are able to successfully create the form. What is the next step? I want to connect this form to back end only. Yeah, somebody said loan calculator, personal loan EMI calculator. So how do I do this EMI calculator kind of example? Yes, that is, see, we can create the form. So you see, loan calculator online. Okay, go to the Grow or anywhere. Union Bank loan calculator, HDFC Bank loan calculator, lot of things are there. See, this is the field they're asking us actually. Oh, I think they're everything kept into draw range. This is what input type equal to range and this is a range. And you see when I'm dragging this, how this value getting updated, how these values are getting automatically calculated. So this is done with the help of JavaScript and front end. So there is, you see, I didn't do anything. Please share your details. Get call from our loan experts. See, first name, mobile number, email ID, PIN code, and select the terms and conditions, submit. See how simple the form is. If it is a non-resident Indian, see, for resident Indian, we have the following form. If I am a non-resident Indian, you see, some more extra fields they're asking. Can you see? Same inquiry name. When I am an Indian, we are having 4 fields. When I am a non-resident Indian, it is asking more number of fields. See, this is how I can display for Indian only 4 fields, for non-resident Indian 6 fields, and this is conditional. How can I write conditions and using JavaScript? But if you know React, we can write React also, we can use it. Anyone, front-end development technology should be there, Andy. Not only HTML. Besides HTML, there should be some JavaScript technologies like JavaScript or React.js. Something should be there. Then only we can implement this type of thing. Generally, we will get all these doubts. Definitely, yes, we have to get this type of doubts. So, and we have to implement all these things later sessions. Okay. Then that's what real time. If I'm just going, this is the form, this is submit, that's all completed, and there is no use of it, right? So we should know what the customers, what the companies are expecting from us, that we want to teach you. So that's what our main agenda, right? Don't worry. Come here. Now, this is the way of creating the form. You please try to create some more forms, practice it. If you have any questions while practicing the forms, please let us know. Okay. Now, as per the second thing, as per the this part is completed. Now the next part is going to be, there are important concept is going to be one important interview question also, inline elements versus block level elements. This is one of the important block level elements. Inline element versus block level elements. There are a lot of elements in HTML. Lot of elements, around 100 plus elements are there. So in these elements, what are inline, what are block level? Okay, this is what. Let me show you a clarity. Okay, first let me give one example. By observing the output, you are requested to tell me what is your observation. Okay, first let me create a HTML file. Let me write some elements for inline. Let me write some elements for block level. What is the difference you observed? You have to tell me. Okay, so please observe this. Let me create a file here. So practically, we will understand the definition. Don't go with theoretically. So first we will do some practical. In practical, what did you observe? Those points will come here and we will write it as the theory points. Okay, come here now. I'm going to create a new HTML file. Create a new HTML file, save the file. So inline hyphen blog.html is a file name. Take any name, not only inline something. So let me remove all the stuff from the thing. Yeah, I removed only basic structure I'm taking. So here I'm writing, this is going to be inline block level element, something I'm taking. Same thing, inline block level elements here also. So please observe this, guys, all of you. What is inline, what is block level? Okay, you have to observe. So, all right. Otherwise, I'm not writing any heading. Watch it carefully. I'm taking a href is equal to, watch it all of you. Click here. Okay, right. Check this. I'm writing 5, 6 elements here randomly. U tag open, U tag close. Hello. This is HTML, something, whatever it may be. Don't worry about the spelling mistakes. I'm taking B tag open, B tag close. I'm writing this is bold. Let us use some input also. Input type equal to simply something called text. Observation is very important. So I will execute the file. Please check the output. Input type equal to text. Not only this, I'm taking some img src, some images folder. Yeah, images folder slash. I don't know. Do you have any images? So if you have images folder, I have 01.jpg. Na? Mouse over. Yeah, 01.jpg. 01.jpg is a image. 5 things I kept handy. Otherwise, you take some other also. strong strong. Strong. We have a lot of elements are there now. Strong strong. And this is going to be strong. Strong strong. Like this. Take some elements. Okay, completed. So first check the output. I'm running this file in the browser. Please check the output. What is the output you observe? Can you tell what is the observation of your output, Andy? So let us set some height width for the image also. Width, I'm taking width of the image is going to be, I'm writing this is going to be 50. Height will adjust it automatically as per the aspect ratio. Now you see, this is anchor, this is U tag, this is B tag, this is input tag, this is image tag, this is going to be strong tag. Okay, right. Let us write one horizontal row. Now I am writing some more elements. Observe the reference here also. H1 tag open close. This is HEAD heading 1. H1 to H6. Okay, right. I don't write all, but let us write this time para. So this is the para. You take a div. You take a div, some section like this. This is a div element. What else I have? Div section, some element called section. I will talk about some more elements about this tomorrow section. There is one more category. At the time, I will talk about section also. This is a section element. This is a section element. I have OL tag. I have OL tag. Or else list tag. We have list tags also, no? LI tag open, LI tag close. Simply, we take something content related tags, no? Right. So we are taking, right. This is going to be list one. Directly we can write like this also. Otherwise, you can write in UL tag also, no problem. So if you want, you can kept into UL also, no worries. So kept into UL. Kept into UL. Of course, you can take the same thing into OL also, no problem. Right? So now this is going to be OL. Now I'm executing this file. So see the difference between the HR, above HR, below HR. Above HR, you have some elements. Below HR, I have some elements. Okay. So that we are going to check it. So div, para. Any spell mistakes? Somebody said spell mistake. In this spell mistake content, we don't have any problem. Okay. Any spell mistake in the tag name, please check it. Okay. This is not a big deal. Okay. If you have any mistake in this content. Content anyhow is our choice. No? Right. Now, earlier you see the output of it. Now we are going to see the output of these tags. Now I'm refreshing the page. If you can refresh the browser, can you see above the line, below the line? What is the difference you observe? Above the line, below the line, what is the difference you observe? You see, what is the output, and the output is coming all in one line. One line. Everything is coming in one line, but here output is coming line by line, line by line, line by line, line by line. So what is inline elements? You know, all the elements will come into one line. They are called inline. What is block level? Side by side or one by one? One by one block level. Side by side, inline. So what I want to say, remember, what is the difference also? You observe, right click on this H1, inspect this. Can you see what is the width of the block level element? If you can move this darker downside, you see, keep mouse on the H1 tag. So here you have H1. See, what is the width of it? H1 tag is occupying 100% width. Na? Can you see the sky blue color? Just above light orange color also. Right. Now paragraph tag also occupying 100% width. Div is occupying 100% width. Section occupying 100% width. UL also occupying 100% width. OL also occupying 100% width. Now you just keep the mouse on the anchor tag. It doesn't occupy 100% width. Doesn't occupy. Doesn't occupy 100% width. Doesn't occupy 100% width. Doesn't occupy 100% width. Doesn't occupy 100% width. What is the difference we observed? Remember carefully. Come here. One of the mostly asked interview question also this is. What is inline? So what is block level? So inline elements are block level elements. Okay, come here now. Side heading, block level elements, block level elements. And they will ask you the examples of the block level elements also in the interview. So we have to, now onwards, what are the element you are practicing? You have to verify is this is block level or inline. Some examples you have to answer in interview. So all the block level elements, all the block level elements will start in a new line, new line. Otherwise, we'll append a line break. ORR, we can say like this also, same point. All the block elements will append say line break, will append say line break, will append say line break. This point we can say in two ways. Line break we can say, or start in a new line also we can say. So by default, H1 tag will append the new line. So that's why, see, if we can write para and H1, why they are coming one by one? Why they are not coming side by side? And remember, para will append a line break. Once break is completed, obviously, it will come to the next line. All the block level elements will append a line break or else starts in a new line. This is the point we have to say. And one more very important point. Every block level elements will occupy, very important, occupy the 100% width and 100% width. How much screen you are using, that much width will occupy all the block level you see. So you see, if you can come here, you see H1, para, div, and section, UL, and OL. All they are occupying 100% full width, and how big the screen is going to be, that much width they will occupy. That's why we are using the word called all the block level elements will occupy 100% width. And one more point we have to say, some of the block level elements, not all, some of the block level elements will have a default margin top bottom, default margin, and the top bottom some gap andi. So what is the default margin? Let me tell you one point here quickly. So to tell you, when you're seeing the output, can you see, if you can hover the mouse on H1, you see top orange color, bottom orange color, na, that is called margin, default margin. Paragraph tag also you see having default margin, but you see the div does not having any default margin, and section doesn't have default margin, but that is a block level. That's why some of the block level elements are having default margin. Okay, right. That's why the point is going to be the point. Now, examples. Can you tell me the examples of the, this is the mostly, this is what? Very important. You have to say some examples. Some people, sometimes what they will ask you multiple choice questions. Please choose the block level element in the below list and 100% you will choose the wrong answer. Why? Because we don't have an idea. What is block level? What is inline? You should have that idea. So this is one of the mostly asked interview question, guys. That's why we are explaining you in a separate way. Okay, examples. H1 to H6 and all H1 to H6 tags are come under block level only. H1 to H6. After that, what is the tag? Para tag. Next one is going to be div. Next one is going to be section, UL, OL, LI. What else? There is something called, right? So we are writing some elements. You can find a lot of elements, and there are a lot of elements are there where we can call them as block level elements. A lot of examples. Otherwise, you can Google examples for the block level elements. But while practicing, you have to please, of course, we will write break tag, HR tag also under block level. Table is a block level or inline. Table is a block level or inline. How do I know? If you want to know, very simple, Andy, for clarity purpose, if you want to get the clarity, write table. So table open, table close. Simply write the table open, table close. In the table, I'm writing 1. In table, you write So now you write it now. So 1 and 2 are coming side by side. 1 and 2 are coming one by one. Now just go to the browser. This is a simple way of observing. Now, okay, let us minimize this. And if you can refresh the browser, 1 and 2 are coming one by one, side by side. They are coming one by one. So that what I want to say, table is a block level element. So that what I want right here, I mean, this is the way of understanding that is a block level inline. So this is the way you should understand it, right? So remember carefully, what is TR? TR is also block level. If you can write two TRs, first TR, first row, second TR, second row. I mean, it is in a new line, na? So this way you have to understand. There are a lot of elements. At least in interview, you have to say some examples. In interview, they will ask the question like this only. Can you what is a block level element? Can you give me some examples? Or else sometimes when you're writing a multiple choice exam, they will ask you a question like this: find the block level element in the below. So we have to identify it. Okay, right. So in the same way, now come here now. Inline elements in HTML. What are inline elements? Why they call inline? Remember, all inline elements will never start in a new line. Never starts in a new line. Will never append a line break. Same point I'm copying. So here I'm writing the thing. All inline elements. All inline elements will never starts in a new line, or all inline elements will never append, very important point, never appends a line break. That's why they're all coming in one line. All are coming in one line only. That's why they call inline elements. And every block level element will occupy 100% width. Then what about these guys here? Every inline elements will occupy 100% width. No, as much width as much width they needed, as will occupy as much width as they needed. They won't occupy 100% width. How much width that is required, it will occupy that much width only. Right. So inline element doesn't have any default margin. Same point, vice versa. So some of the inline elements, not some of the inline elements. First of all, inline elements will never have default margin. Will never have default margin. Never, never, never. So what are the examples of the inline elements? If we can come here, examples, if we can see, yeah, what are the examples? All formatting elements: U tag, anchor tag, bold tag, strong tag, strong, strong tag. We have span tag. So a lot of tags are there: span tag and superscript tag, subscript tag, sub subscript, and all form elements and all form elements, input to text area, button. We have a lot of things now. All the form elements will be, except field set and field set is field set will come here. FIELD field set is the part of example. I mean block level. So otherwise you write like this. Better to write input element, text area, select box, right? What else we are having? So button. So all will come under inline elements examples. At least only some examples you have to remember. No need to remember all the HTML, but you should know the concept. At least some examples, if we can say in interview, they will convince for your answer. If you are not saying anything, that is not going to be correct, right? That definitely you have to do like this, guys. Okay. So what are block level? What are inline? This is exactly very important interview question in interview. Next one is going to be semantic and non-semantic elements. Next, very, very important. Semantic versus non-semantic elements in HTML. What is this? Anybody? Non-semantic elements in HTML. What is a semantic element? What is a non-semantic element? How do I know this element is semantic? How do I know this element is non-semantic? First of all, what is the meaning of the word semantic? Anybody tell me the dictionary meaning of semantic? Semantic dictionary meaning. So let us ask Google. I'm going for Google. Semantic meaning, MEANING, meaning in Telugu, Hindi, right? Whatever you want, you can take it, right? So, okay, I'm going for the word, right? What is the meaning of it? Not semantic means order by. Semantic meaning in Telugu. I'm looking for Telugu. Later we will go for Hindi also. Semantic. This is the meaning of the semantic. So, The word is what? Ardha sambandhamaina. Hindi also the same thing. If you can go for Hindi, right? Ardh. So the meaning is what? Ardh. Semantic, mano sambandhi. Something is coming here like this. Ardha sambandhi. Yeah, this is the word I want actually. Ardha sambandhi. So see the word, what exactly the words we are having here, semantic and non-semantic. So what is the meaning? In still, if you want to say, what is the meaning of the word semantic? Ante, semantic means meaningful tag names and meaningful tag names. That means what? The HTML elements which are having a meaningful tag name to the user and the browser. Okay, that is the point. The HTML elements which are having meaningful tag name to the browser and the user. And the user also. User also will understand. User means you. By seeing the tag name, there is a meaning, right? So the tag name or the HTML elements which are having a meaningful tag name are called semantic elements. Are called semantic elements. But one point also we have to write note. All the HTML5, they introduced some elements in HTML5 and all the HTML5 elements are semantic. And they have all meaningful tag names. And I mean, what I want to say, section, there is a meaning. Section, there is a meaning. So you see, there is a header, there is a meaning. There is a footer. Yes, we have some meaning. We have something called table. There is a meaning in the table. We have something called body. There is a meaning in the body. So tag name should have some meaning on the body. We have dictionary meaning. Table, we have dictionary meaning. Footer, we have dictionary meaning. So you have something called address tag. There is a tag in address and the address tag is also there in HTML. Address tag, right? We have something called nav, navigation. So this is also a meaningful tag name in HTML. So the tags which are having meaningful. So we have input is a meaningful tag name. Input is a meaningful tag name. And select is a meaningful tag name. Table is a meaningful tag name. I think already written. Table. Caption is a meaningful tag name. Right? The tag names which are having some meaningful. We have video tag. We have audio tag. We have track. We have source. Some meaningful names are there. No? Meaningful naming in the tag are called semantics and what is non-semantic if we can say non-semantic elements in HTML? Obviously, what is the meaning of non-semantic and meaningless tags? Meaningless means you see. Let me write the point here. The HTML elements. 1 minute. The HTML elements which are not having meaningful tag name, not having meaningful tag name to the browser and the user are called non-semantic, meaning non-meaning. If there is a meaning, semantic. So what are the meaningless tag names? Tell me. Anchor tag. A means we are assuming anchor, but actually there is no meaning in the dictionary tag. We have I tag, we have U tag, we have B tag, we have strong. Okay, strong is meaningful. We have SUP. What is SUP means? Superscript. We are saying that superscript, but there is no meaning in the tag name. And we have something called subscript. There is no meaning, right? So we have something called div. There is no meaning in the div, right? We have something called TR. TR means table row, we are assuming. UL, unordered list. OL, ordered list. This is all we are assuming that this is a list, this is something, this is something. But there is no meaningful. LI, there is no meaning. LI means list item. The tag name with meaning, without meaning. 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute, all of you. Yeah, let me continue. Okay, these are all the some tags, guys, which are not having meaning. So this is how come under the elements. Lot of elements are there in HTML, but we are considering only some elements. So what are semantic? What are non-semantic? Okay, right. This is all about the HTML having different naming convention. You see, what is a container element? What is a void element? You know already. What is a void element? What is a container element? So if we can come again, same point again, void elements. Again, I'm writing the situation points versus container elements. Container elements. Sorry, you're able to hear some sounds now. Okay. Unfortunately, I was in village. Okay, some works will happen every day, right? Okay, no worries. And from tomorrow, you don't have any disturbances. Tomorrow, session is both online and classroom only. Okay, tomorrow I can come to the classroom and interested people can join the classroom session also. No problem, right? Today I will start to Hyderabad and we can join the session tomorrow, both classroom as well as online. Okay, right. I can available for classroom as well as online. Right. So now let us come here wide elements. So what is wide elements? Wide elements are nothing but interview questions very important. Wide elements are nothing but self-closing tags, you know, self-closing tags. Examples, link, meta. We have something called base. This is a base tag. We have something called IMG tag. We have IMG tag. We have HR tag. We have break tag. What is going to be? One more is going to be break tag. So input, very important. This is going to be input tag. We have something called output tag. So some tags are there. We have call group is there na in table. So these are all the some examples of the wide elements. Definitely, and these are all the interview questions. So we have to remember they won't ask you so self-closing like this. If they're asking wide element, first you have to remember what is a wide element. 99% of the people will say self-closing tags, but we have to learn the technical meaning. What is a void element or what is a self-closing tag? Container means what? Both open tag and closing tag. I think you know remaining except these elements, remaining all elements are container tags only. Yes, sir. Right. Remember this word. Let me save this file as well. So inside my notes, let me save this inline block.txt file. Let me save like this so that it is going to be easy to you. But remember, what are all the elements they introduced in HTML5? All the elements are semantic elements only. Maybe HTML6, maybe in future, it may also release with some more features. All the HTML5 elements are semantic with the meaningful tag names. They introduced a lot of elements in HTML5. Just if you can Google HTML5 tags. Let us go for HTML5 tags. If we can go for it, we will get the reference of the HTML5 tag list. HTML5 tag list. I don't want all. Yeah. So you see address, audio, they are giving all the tags here. Okay. But in HTML5, most concentration is about footer, header, block code, figure caption, site, canvas, main, mark, figure. Some of the things are there. Address is a HTML5 tag. So don't worry. So this is all the some tags. The simple thing, meaningful, meaningless only. The HTML4 or HTML5. Leave it. Tag contain meaningful name. Tag doesn't contain meaningful name. That's what. If you check just those things, and you will get the things clear. What is meaningful? What is meaningless? Okay, now? Right. So this is all about the today's session. And tomorrow we will discuss about HTML special characters and other elements also. There are a lot of elements are there which I didn't discuss. Let me cover other elements. After this is completed, we will discuss about special chars in HTML. What are the special chars in HTML? First off, I will complete the pending elements. After that, we will go for HTML special chars. What are HTML special chars? So after that, maybe in Saturday session, I'm telling you guys here, I will tell you how to create the structure. By using HTML, what we can do, I told you. By using HTML, we can create the structure of a web page. How to create the structure? We don't know, but we will say the definition. By using HTML, we can create the structure of a web page or skeleton of a web page, right? Let me show you how to create the structure. To create the structure, what are all the elements we have to take? What are the root elements for the structure? How can I divide the web page into sections, header row, footer row, body, sidebar, navbar? How can I decide this? So for navbar, what are the elements? For header, what are the elements? For footer, what are the elements we have to take? How to create the structure? This is very, very important. First, we will give the plan. As per the plan, I will show you how to create the structure of a web page also. No one will tell you this. You go anywhere. They will tell you by using HTML, we can get the structure, but they will never show you how to create the structure. We will show you the structure creation in HTML as well as while working in CSS also, I will help you how to create the structure as per the customer requirement. Customer will tell you, I need this design, I need that design. As per that, how to create the structure, we don't know. Some people have a lot of confusion, sir. I have to take diva, sectiona, sidebara, or parana, or spana. We don't know, right? But I will give you all the clarity while creating structure, how to take the element, how to choose the element, inside div what I can take, inside section what I can take, right? All these things we'll discuss in the next session. This is what final session. Maybe Saturday is the final for HTML. And from Monday onwards, we'll start discussing the CSS. Okay, right. Don't worry, lot of people are expecting, sir, there are so many elements are there. Is it completed? Yes, I will say completed. Remember, some of the HTML elements required JavaScript knowledge. You cannot work with them directly. If you have a JavaScript knowledge, some HTML elements will work. Map, area, canvas tag, SVG tag, and some elements are there. Especially, you should know JavaScript very well. Without having JavaScript knowledge, we cannot work with them. All right, but I'm telling you finally, what are all the elements I'm discussing in the session? Please try to learn those elements only. No problem. You don't need to go for more. Doesn't require also. Right? Even if you want to learn all the elements, you can learn. But remember, whatever the element you guys are learning, you should know why this element, what is the purpose of this element, when to use, how to use. You should learn like this. H1 tag why, paragraph tag is purpose is why input tag. You should learn like this. Why input tag? To allow a user to input some data. That is input tag. Why select tag ante? To allow a user to select some options. When should I go for radio button? When should I go for checkboxes? What is the use of multiple checkboxes, radio buttons? See, the concepts will be like this in HTML. No one will ask you a direct question, what is HTML? What is input tag? What is select? They will never ask you the question like this. They will ask you why, what. So for this, we have to ready to answer. Right? So this is what we are going to discuss in the next sessions, guys. Maybe from Monday, we will start CSS, definitely. Okay, right. Every day you will get recorded video. We are uploading all the recorded videos into the Google Drive. If you are not getting the recorded videos, please let us know. We can provide the recorded videos access also. If you can share your email ID, mobile number, your name, so we can share the recorded videos. Okay. Every day video is recording. We are uploading to Drive, and from there you can watch the videos. You can download the videos from the Drive also, right? You have complete access to recorded videos. Right. Any other questions? Okay, let's meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll discuss about those. And tomorrow session is both online and offline.